Greetings and salutations. We are back with our final video for today. This is the Divine Feminine's situation. If you ain't checked out the masculine situation, please do that. I did part one, and I'm getting interrupted, so I just did a part two. Make sure you check those out before you check this one out. Please see part one before part two. Otherwise, it ain't really gonna make sense. That's all I want to say. Yeah, let's just get straight with it. Plus, check out the masculine readings so you can get the head, shoulders, knees, and toes right and all that. But we're going to do the overall energy, which is fairly important. Bottom line energy, which is very important. We got your direct energy up top, feminine. We got your subconscious, indirect, or mystery madness energy at the bottom. So, overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. The first row or column is the intro. It's just like a movie, the intro to the movie. And you got the feminine row. That's the feminine energy and everything pertaining to it in and around it. And you got the masculine row, same thing, vice versa. Then you got the future. So first card in your message, feminine, we got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to something or being scared to let something go. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. So whatever you need to let go, you need to just let go of it. What's the step after the Four of Pentacles? It's the Five of Pentacles. The Divine Masculine had that. Five of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. Pretty much what that is in my deck is going without something. That's why it's the dark night of the soul. You're going without your friend. You're going without money, without security, without safety, without something. And the step before the Five of Pentacles is you holding on too tight to something. Probably the thing that's going to be gone anyway. Pentacles come and go. I told you they're temporary. Pentacles get stolen, replaced, switched, destroyed, created, tampered with. The pentacles come and go. It's like money, come and go. Invest it. Or at least build a nest egg for it. People that come and go. So at least appreciate the people that you got and learn from the people you ain't got no more. Family never comes and goes. Family remains the same. But it's your emotional hold, your mental hold, your integrity hold you got that you're letting go with them. The trust you had, the love you had, whatever. You know what I mean? Something, the person, place, or thing that gets let go. So this is letting go and letting God, first and foremost, feminine. It's going to be rough for some. Some others is going to be smooth sailing, but a little rough patch coming later if it ain't happening right now. These rough patches is just to check your temperature, just to leave you a little razzle-dazzle, shake things up. Masculine's life is getting shook up a bit. I'm sure yours is getting shooken up too. You two are share the same divine core. That's fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. We got the stress card. It's nothing to stress about. Nothing to worry about. What you're going through right now, it's only temporary. You'll be through with this and bouncing back in no time. It's a good run you having right now. Shit seems to be going smooth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a Nine of Swords stress about anything happening. Just be prepared. Prepare for the worst. You don't expect it. You prepare for it. Try not to think too much with it. Nine of Swords of stress. Stress is something put on you. Like salt on your steak, cheese on your taco, butter on your toast. You don't have to put that on you, that stress on you. It's just being mentally mind boggled. These are just thoughts. This is a thought clogging, a thought process machine where thoughts come and go. Like it's stuck. It's a brain fart. It's just like a mental breakdown that can actually manifest itself in physical form. It starts off as this, just mental. Then it manifests into, an actual mental breakdown. It's mental at the end of the day. This could be guilt, jealousy, envy, something you holding in, Four Pentacles you holding in that you need to let go. You know what I mean? Because all it's going to do is fester and manifest into something physical. Disease is just dis-ease in the mind. Fuck stress, you too blessed anyway. Four Pentacles, feminines, whatever it is, let go and let God. Why? Because coming to the situation you directly, it'll save a lot of pain. Three of Swords is pain card. What's pain? It's mental. just like stress. Death is the Ten of Swords. That's mental. Death is mental. It's something you register. Stress is mental. It's something you register. Pain is mental. It's something you register. That's why these little monks can do superhuman shit. Pain. What's pain? What's pain to a Buddhist monk? You know what I'm saying? It's mental. They directly show you that pain is mental. It's all mental. Everything starts from the mind. Three of Swords is also going past the point of no return. You got to get past certain swords, decisions. Sword is a decision. It's a direction. It's an ideology. Like everything starts from a single decision, a single direction. Really, the Ace of Swords, that's up. It's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, God, is what's up. You got options. You can go down. You can go north, south, east, west. That'd be a motherfucking circle, not up. So there really ain't. These are so-called options. It's really mental thinking you got options when there's really only one right way. It's only God. Everything else is beneath God, is away from God, is not of God. You dig? There ain't duality. It's only one right way. You got left, you got right. It's only one right way. Eventually, you're going to have to go past the point of no return, which is ultimately going the right way. We all make mistakes. We all go the wrong way. We all choose to go the way we weren't supposed to go. We all learn from our mistakes. That's why it's pain. When you mentally get to three circles, only to get to the same fork in the road you was in before to go on the way you've been avoiding this whole time. It's like leaving a relationship, leaving a person, leaving a job, leaving Four Pentacles, letting go and letting God. You know what I'm saying? Feminine is just something you have to let go. It ain't painful letting it go. It's mental. You've been feeling its pain. That's the Four Pentacles. Hold it got on you. Whatever that person, place, or thing is. That's got a hold on you or you holding on to. That you need to let go. Subconscious, mystery madness, indirect. Coming to the situation, you got the Five of Swords. This is focus. Focus is like cocking a bow back at a target or cocking a pistol back at a target. You got to aim before you shoot. Six of Swords would be the act of shooting. Seven of Swords would be like the results. Four of Swords would be idle mind. That's what's idle mind. That's the Devil's Workshop, which is actually out here. This is being in your head. If you in your head, you ain't doing nothing. At least by focusing, you at least out your head looking at what's in front of you, focusing on what you need to focus on or what you don't need to focus on, being all in your head and shit. But you really go from a Five of Swords to the Four of Swords feminine, so you mentally kind of going to go backwards here. But you're going to advance in the wands, though, so that's good. But yeah, focus. You just need to focus on what matters. Don't focus on what doesn't. Period. I said that 2 readings ago. Feminines, you've really been focusing on stuff that really don't matter. Stuff that really just ain't part of the program. Just let it go. Raw energy, Four Pentacles, just let it go. Okay? Focus on what matters, though, not what doesn't. Put your time, energy, and resources into things that matter. How do you know what to put your time, energy, and resources into? Focus on that. Then do that. You personally, directly, feminine in regards to yourself, you got the Five of Cups. Now, I think the masculine had this. No, he had the Five of Pentacles. You got the Five of Cups. So, Five of Cups is the Hermit card. This is like loneliness. This is my Kanye West Love Lockdown card. Akon, Mr. Lonely card. This is you being emotionally without the person you want. This is you feeling lost or feeling isolated without that pinnacle, person, place, or thing that makes you whole again. So you're going to be going without something. Or at least letting it go so it can come back to you. Like I said, a lot of feminines ain't ready for union, reunion, and recognition yet. That's been in the cards a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. And it's just that transition back home. Like I said, a lot of feminines are like masculines. A lot of masculines are like feminines. You know what I'm saying? And feminines are getting ready to come home. Feminines are getting ready to make that transition. Masculine was in this position before. Like a lot of feminines are in it now. So you might feel alone, but you ain't. God is always with you. Your twin is always with you. Family is always with you. The people that's really down, doodle brown with you, they there with you too. So you ain't never by yourself. So And even if you feel like that, it's a cup, feeling or emotions, or feelings and emotions, cups. Just indicators on where you're going mentally. You just feel that way. That's not what it is. And subconsciously, mystery madness, indirectly, you get an awareness on that fact that you're not alone. Ace of Wands is awareness. This is being awoke. This is being aware. If you didn't know, now you know. You're not alone. God is always with you. He indwells your mind. The twin is always with you. They indwell your heart. Your family's always with you. You're in their blood. They're always going to manifest things. You're a walking, talking power plant. You're a human being. That's what human beings do. Manifest shit. Whether that's babies or ideas around this motherfucker. Things will come to pass. As long as you live. As long as your heart beating, things can happen. So, feminine, you directly, in regards to the masculine, you got the Four of Swords. I told you this is that idle mind. This is the devil's workshop. Why is it the devil's workshop? Because if your body is a temple, then your eyes, your mind, your mouth, your ears is the windows and doors to your soul. And you gotta have a doorman, a nice security guard, a nice gatekeeper there at all times. And that gatekeeper is you. You protect your kingdom. You protect your castle. Understand what I'm saying? So if you in your head and you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't doing nothing, then that's the playground the devil wants you in. Stagnant, not doing a damn thing. So in your head, you ain't getting nothing done. Ain't manifesting nothing out here. You gotta do wands to pinnacle to manifest things. Pinnacles are manifestation. Wands are the actions or behavior you're doing to manifest things. If you in your head, you ain't doing none of that. You ain't doing anything. You're still in the swords. You don't even feel anything because you so in here. I'm say that shit one more time for the niggas in the back. You don't even feel anything because you so in here. That's depression. Bipolar, all that shit. It's mental. What is it listed at? If you get benefits, it's a mental disorder. Sword. The basic. Like, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. This is a trap. A mental trap. It ain't like an Eight of Swords, which is a self-imposed prison. You know, this is like a prison. It's like this would be the equivalent of a prison with big ass bars you can squeeze in and out of. So it really ain't like a prison because you can escape any fucking time. You know, it's just a place to hold you in. Devil's Playground. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. That's like you slipped somewhere where you can't get out, and it's still mental. It's still mental. Get out your head. Don't think too hard. That's how you got the bottom line. Stress. Too many damn thoughts in the first place. Like, Four of Swords is also rest and relaxation. It's also a vacation. Like, it ain't gotta be all bad. This devil's playground. This is rest and relaxation. But guess what? You can't rest all day. Can't chill all fucking day. This is like going on vacation. You only got a 4-day vacation. You choose to stay for 7 days when you went there on a 4-day vacation. Obviously, you're doing too much R&R. You know what I mean? It's good to take a break every now and then, but you gotta have to get back to life, back to reality. It's like taking a break and not coming back to fucking work. Devil's playground. You subconsciously, indirectly, mystery madness to, and this deals with the masculine energy, so excuse me, let me go back. You in your head when it comes to a particular masculine. So a lot of feminists are blaming their masculine as to why they can't get nothing done, why they can't think, why they can't focus. That's a crock of shit. Once again, that's just devil's playground. You just two in your head right now. Clarifying that, we got the King of Pentacles. This is a karmic masculine. So it ain't just your divine masculine. A lot of you feminists in your head about, you know, it's the karmic masculine you're dealing with. And like I say, two things can't occupy the same space. Dealing with your divine masculine and dealing with your karmic masculine, you three a couple. That's a third party. Two of Cups is a connection. That's what you and another person got together. Three of Cups is another cup inside this connection y'all two got going on. It's like the baseball and the laser in Honey, I Blew Up or Shrunk the Kid. By the baseball being there, just fuck things up. It's got to be a clear connection there. Cannot be a clear connection with two things occupying the same space. It don't. That's why accidents happen. That's why karmic situations even happen in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you divine feminines are in your head about the karmic masculine you've been choosing to deal with. You chose to deal with this masculine, and like I say, he's the King of Pentacles is like an owner. So this is like an owner. He's got a pinnacle. So pinnacle could represent wealth. He's wealthy because he's an owner, and he got that bread, and that's why you with him. You don't really love the guy. You just with him because it's beneficial for you to be with him. It's something he got. Pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a thing. This could be a title. This could be like he's the mayor, alderman, city council member. You know, we ain't talking presidents and shit. Maybe like secretary, government official, colonel. Feel me? It's a title. Police officer, detective, whatever the fuck. It could be a thing. It could be broke as shit. Probably ain't bringing nothing to the table but a literal title. Dad, husband, whatever the fuck. He's your karmic masculine. Feminine, you're going to have to get rid of. Or utilize them for what they need to be utilized for and dip. It's a karmic masculine. So you doing karmic shit, dealing with a karmic masculine. You really a karmic feminine. Like, if you was married to this karmic masculine, then you're technically a queen of pentacles. Because that pinnacle that makes him whatever he is, it's imprinted on you. This is his name. That pinnacle will be his name. You have his name. So you're the queen of pentacles. He's karmic, right? You married to a karmic, right? All right. What's a pinnacle? That's a person, place, or a thing. Something you accountable for. It's like a kid. Whose kid is this? Mine. It's like you hit somebody. Whose car is this? Mine. It's like stolen item in your bag. Whose bag is this? Mine. Yeah, it ain't just karmic relationships. We talking about karma across the board. Yeah. You're in your head about your karmic masculine. Do what you need to do. Four of Pentacles. Let him. He can be she can be he. You know how we rocking. Let your karmic go. If it ain't your karmic you need to let go, then you need to let go of. Okay, I'm gonna say this and keep it true. I'm twin flame biased. I do want twins to be together and shit, but it ain't about that. If you my client, if I'm dealing with you, like my number one thing for you is for you to be cool. One thing I'd want you to do is for you to do you like Nike. It's about you at the end of the day. Like, yes, you got a twin. Yes, I'm twin flame biased. Yes, I'm a twin flame guru. But like, it's about you at the end of the day. I want you to be happy. You want to be happy with your twin. That's a plus for me. That make me smile like the Grinch at the end of the movie. But even if you just do you, you decide to get with a karmic and choose to be happy and do you, I'ma still have a smile. It'd be more of a smile, more gap, you know what I mean? Giving a divine demo you in. I don't frown on karmic situations because you do got good karmics out over time that you can turn into divines. Them just being in your presence. But that takes work and that takes swords, going a decision or a direction with the karmic, not just having a karmic there for what motherfucker's there for. That's enabling. Sometimes you gotta let a person go because you enabling their ass. How else they gonna learn? You helping them, you enabling them, how they gonna find out how real the world is? You're fucking up their whole finding out how real it is out here by you making it fantasy for them. Sometimes you gotta let people go because, like I said, you might be your influence. It might be you making it worse for them. Maybe they don't know how to let go. Maybe they don't know how to separate themselves from you. You just need to do it for the sake of both of y'all. Let's just say you stand together. That's cool. But two things can't occupy the same space, so you can have to just throw a 10 of wands or a 5 of wands out to your divine masculine. That hurts. Like I said, it's karmic masculine out here. So for those in karmic demos, whether that's marriage, children, whatever the fuck, you know, two things can't occupy the same space. You either gonna hurt your masculine, you either gonna hurt your karmic, or you're gonna hurt yourself. But guess what? Feminine, you don't have to hurt yourself. But you are gonna have to make a decision. It's what you in your head about, but get out your head and 2 of wands. Do what you need to do to survive. Do what you need to do to make ends meet. This is the divine masculine's role. It's simple shit. It's called support. That's what the divine masculine's role is in your life, feminine, is to support you. You got a business. He sees you doing business and commerce and shit. He comes to your business and supports your business by buying something. He's the first customer. It's opening day. He finally makes his way in to support the cause. You got a function coming. You selling tickets all around the city and shit. You looking VIP and see your masculine there. He definitely did some work to be in VIP right there at this magic moment to support you in your cause. It's minor. So in total, he probably only gave 10, 15 bucks, which was the ticket, as far as to, I don't know, the 5,000 you just raised to make this shit happen. He could have been a part of, but chose not to. But he's there. you selling tickets, why? To get people there, thus to support you. Support. It's minimum shit, but you call him, he picks up. You want to be somewhere, he shows up. So the same way that's minimum shit from the masculine, the same little minimum shit needs to be from you, feminine. Somebody call you, you need to be there. This be helping your mom, helping your family. This could be, like I said, it ain't just support. Support is like a raft, an anchor, something solid for somebody to lean on. It's like a crutch. Hey, hand me my walker. Hey, hand me my cane. Hand me my crutch. Without that crutch, you can't really move. And you're that crutch. So if you're gone, how the fuck's gonna function? You know what I mean? So you learn a lot what support really is. And this is in your subconscious mystery madness. You ain't seeing this directly. You seeing this indirectly by your actions and behavior. Or maybe you watching a movie or some shit and the same shit they're doing, you doing, and you seeing you doing it by seeing them doing it. Work. That's help. Like I said, that's why the Three of Wands, which is the step after this, the Divine Feminine's role, is helping. Two of Wands is making ends meet. This is you doing what you gotta do to survive. Birds, bees, bears, boars, bacteria do that shit. You're a human being. You gotta do more than this. You making ends meet. You working your 9 to 5, but you also work at the church. You also work and mentor children. You also make food for the homeless, or created a program to clothe the homeless or house the homeless, or you set up a daycare center for the people in the community who need to send their kids to a positive place. You become a nurse and you just check up on the elderly people in your neighborhood, maybe people who can't afford care. You find care for them. You're doing all this shit while working your 9 to 5. So it's just like extra time, extra energy, extra resources you putting into something else outside yourself. That's the role and job of a divine feminine. So people ask me all the time, Four of Wands, how do I get into twin flame union reunion recognition? Four of Wands. Are you 3 of Wandy? No. Okay, well get on that. That's the way to union reunion recognition. Because by you doing these things, your master gonna see because they see everything. Thus get them more in tune with what you got going on. You out here helping the whole fucking community. You out here a staple. Motherfucking community. You mean telling your master they ain't finna come out high and at least congratulate you on that? At least come out and support you. It's like you throwing functions. He's coming to function. You making noise, he hearing it. You on TV, he sees you on TV. Like, work. Work, you know? Wrapping this up, future final row. Directly, going to the future feminine. You got the 4 of Cups. This is the world. The world. What's the world? It's the third dimension. What's the third dimension? It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. The world is just as vulnerable as I am. I can catch a hail of bullets in some urban neighborhood or some suburb or some country out here, some country road. Get hit with a hail of bullets. The same way that can happen at any time, at any moment. That's why God is with me at all times, at all moments. The world can get hit by a meteor shower. The world can get hit by a comet. The world can get hit by a meteorite. Gamma ray burst can hit this bitch. Like, the world is just as vulnerable as we are. God don't just protect his people. He protects the planet the people are on. It's deeper than human, son. Divine love, the love of God, the mercy, the miracles that happen into just to a wanding survival. Motherfuckers getting their rocks off microbes on planets that's barren. I mean, they find a few microbes in Mars. They find water on Mars. They losing their motherfucking mind. But it's life all on this planet. They ain't getting none of that type of reaction or funding. I need some of that. That's the world we live in. 98% of the world is brokered to the 1-2%. That's the world we live in. Like, morals are down. Divorce is damn near, what, 68% divorce right now? Like, Shit getting worse and ain't getting better, even with all this technology. It's like a fucking simulation we living in. It's just like a fucking sim. This is the matrix. This is the crab bucket, the plantation, as I like to call it. Temporary space and time where all things expire. That's the world. And guess what? Worldly shit happens. People gonna hate. That's the world. You could do good your whole life and still get ridiculed. You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time and suffer calamity or death even from the hands of the world. The way people think, fear can drive people to destroy you and your family just because you're another nationality. It's the world we live in, man. It's crooked, it's wicked. A lot of greed, a lot of sins going on around this bitch. It's a lot of evil going on in this world, you know what I'm saying? But that's the world. Nothing to fear, nothing to be scared of. You God's children, you divine right, you Gucci. You know? But the world is full of karmics. 70%. 28% of the vines, then you got the 1-2%. They could be in either category, but going to the future directly from it, you're gonna know exactly what the world is. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. Make sure you make every day your best day. Tell people you love them. You don't know when you're gonna see them. They're just as vulnerable as you. Nobody promised tomorrow. Do not waste your time in this bitch. Find your path. Find your purpose. Find your twin. Find divine love, son. Find everything this world got to offer while you here. Because it's temporary, the time that we have. The people that's on here. The earth itself is temporary. This internet going to be temporary. Sun going to just temporary. Everything is temporary. Only thing that lives on and on is the infinite. Final card in this message, we got the Queen of Swords. This is in your subconscious, indirect, or mystery madness, divine feminine. It's the Lucy Liu card. It's just being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental decision or direction you want to go in. This is you being serious. And people ain't got to question this decision or this direction because it's a serious move. By the way you moving, by the way you made this decision, by the way you going in this direction, people automatically know what time it is. That's the Queen of Swords. It's like Lucy Liu in any motherfucking movie. She ain't really talking too much. She usually kicking ass and taking names. She ain't talking. She walking. She ain't doing this. She doing this. You don't question her authority. You know what I mean? She's looking fly in every scene and every take. She ain't got to, you know what I mean? It's like Lucy Liu from Kill Bill walking to go somewhere and just a random person is stopping her. Like, do you know who I am? Like, I don't talk to peasants. Like, dude, somebody please come get her. Luckily, I'm in the right mood. You know what I mean? Like, please allow her to reintroduce me to her like, oh, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't stop greatness. You don't stop greatness. Greatness does what it does. And, you know, can't walk up to a president. Can't walk up to just anybody. Some people are like larger than life. Some people are just divine. And that's what you are. So that's the message that I got. Hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for more messages this week. 1.